Okay, when was the language first spoken, and where did the language come from?
I think, for me, I was born with the language, and my parents and grandparents and my ancestors were all born with the language. I think that was the first language here before the white people came across. We all spoke. No one spoke any other language except for the other tribes had their own way of communicating with their language, like the Cree or Ojibwe or somebody. Everybody has their own language. Even the animals, they have their own language. Even the birds, they talk, they speak to each other. That's what I learned when I say I was always in the bush as a child. I listened to the birds, and sometimes the bird will fly away when one is yelling something, or sometimes the bird will go close to the next bird. Something about their communication. The loons are the same way. The animals, the deer, moose, they're all the same way. They call to each other. I remember being told about the wolves that there's two different sounds that they make. Their hollering is two different ways. My grandmother used to say, if he hollers this way, that means he got to kill. He got his prey. So he's calling all these relatives to come and eat. And then the other sound, she used to tell me, is they're calling for bad weather. They know that the bad weather is coming, so I don't know, maybe they get together and hover in one area so they don't have to be far away from each other. We used to always rely on the sound of the animals for the weather. Every one of them tell the story, and every one of them, my grandmother knew what the animal is saying. So the language is here. This is the first language here before the white settlers came and found us. I used to hear about Mountain Mackay down in Thunder Bay way, Kitchwajo. I guess there was a mother there. She had a bunch of kids, and then she wanted to see what the sky looked like way up there. Let's build this mountain. We can reach the sky up there. We'll get over there. So they started working. You can see that Mountain Mackay. Looks like there's rocks one after another there. I go there. I go look at it when I go off at the back over there every time I'm in Thunder Bay. Because I know that's a spirit mountain. It's a mountain for me. Anyway, she started building. All the kids were helping. Pretty soon the hill was getting to be a mountain, getting higher and higher. And then they went, I don't know, I guess that's where it's at now. One morning they woke up. All of a sudden they could not understand each other. Only this person can talk to that person, and another person can talk to this person. But there's only two people understanding each other, and these other two are speaking a different dialect. And I think the way my father talked about it, I think that's where the different dialect was created. So they had to quit because they can't work because they don't understand each other. So they had to come down and leave the mountain as it is right now. That's the story I was told. That's how that hill is so big, so high, because a mother and her bunch of children built it, and that's where all the different dialects, like Ojibwe, Ojibwe, whatever, Blackfoot, Blackfeet, were created. That's the story I've heard about Mount Mackay.
Hmm.
Yeah.